Hey everybody, how you doing? This is the I.M.C. and this is I.M.C's blog. Now I want you to check this out. Today we're going to talk about friendship and acquaintances. Friendship is when two individuals decide to link together due to common interests. And an acquaintance is someone that just calls you up or hooks up with you whenever they need something. Every now and again, they'll bounce in and out of your life. Now I've had many acquaintances in my life and I didn't realize it until now. 3-4 years ago I realized, like, man, those aren't friends, those are acquaintances, and those that I thought were actual friends ended up being people that just walked out of my life. But I want you to understand something. Don't worry about them. They're dealing with their life, they're dealing with their different issues or situations or problems, which may be the reason why they removed themselves from your life, so they're not going to say it. If you try to ask them what's going on, they may even try to blame you and say that you were the cause of breakup of the friendship. But when a person doesn't leave a text or tell you like, yo, that's it, I'm cutting you off, I'm done, what are you to expect? They think that automatically you should know, like, yo, you're the one that did this. But honestly, if you truly did something to that person, then they should let you know off the bat. But some people like to hide their feelings, some people like to be in their emotions, different things of that nature. So what I want you to understand is that you are not the problem. They're the problem, they're the ones that are dealing with the issues, and they're the ones that are pushing you away. Don't ever feel bad when somebody doesn't want you in their life. Consider it a lesson. Not everybody is good for you. Not everybody wishes you good. And that there are actually better people out there that want to strengthen you and build you up. Nowadays, you see different things going on in the news. Kids are being bullied and committing suicide because someone didn't like them for how they dressed or talked or whatever. And it's wrong, Kids deal with this type of insecurity. Imagine being 15, 16, or even 21, dealing with insecurities about friendships and how everything is supposed to be. Not everything is always going to be rosy or red. And I think that's the problem. We have a misconception of what we think friendship is supposed to be. Just the same way that we think everybody's supposed to be nice and, courteous. No, not everybody is like that. Not everybody's going to act the same way that you do. Not everybody's going to show love the same way that you do. So that's something that you got to understand from the jump. The golden rule says, do unto others as you will want them to do unto you. Treat them exactly the way that they treat you. No, what I meant to say was, treat them the way that you would want to be treated. No matter how badly they might be treating you. And I know it may seem easy to be mean and nasty and do all the things that they did and spew out the same veritol that they did. Don't do it. You're better than that. Many acquaintances that I ran into in my life are now successful and I'm proud of them. But at the same time, I'm not going to forget how they treated me. And the thing is that as long as I have that there, I'm not going to treat anybody else the same way. You got to give people respect. You got to love people. Let people know that they're wanted and needed. And that's what I do all the time. I show people love, respect. They may not show it back. But at the end of the day, they can never say that I was nasty towards them or I treated them better than this one. No, not at all. A couple years ago, there's a brother that I used to kick it with all the time, used to chill with, used to come to the studio, knew him from high school, and about towards the end of 2013, I didn't hear from him. I didn't know what was going on, that was it. 2015, I started working, had a job or whatever. A year later, he hits me up and says like, yo, I want to talk to you, you know what I mean? And once he started talking to me, he was telling me, that he was working for this company, selling insurance or whatever, and he wanted me to get on. And that was the only reason that he had hit me up for, because he figured it's a good opportunity, And I was a little upset at first, because I was like, man, when you hit me up, that's the first thing that you want to talk about? You didn't even hit me up to see if I was doing fine. But at the end of the day, here's what I realized, He has a job, and he also told me that at the time that I didn't see him, he was also going to school. So, music couldn't be a part of his life at that moment because he was trying to better himself. So at the end of the day, I'm not mad at him because number one, he was trying to better himself. Two, he had a good job. So I thank God for that. At the end of the day, everybody has a different story as to why they separate from you. I remember years ago, there was somebody that I was just becoming great friends with, and after a while, she just disappeared, and the next time that I saw her, she just gave me this nasty look, and like I was hurt, you know what I mean? Because I was like, yo, I've never done anything to her, and the first time that I see her again after 2 years, and this is the way that she treats me. But I want you to understand, everybody's going through something. It doesn't mean necessarily that they were mad at you for something that you did. Maybe they were going through an issue or situation and they didn't know how to tell you. Or maybe they felt, yo, it's just better for me to be private. I don't want everybody knowing my business. You know, and I think sometimes we have to take that into account and consideration. You know, many people walk out of our lives just because of whatever. You know, it's not just one thing. Sometimes you might have a friend that's jealous of you. You might have someone that's actually plotting against you. And that might be the actual reason why they walk away, because they don't want to hurt you. They know how much of a good person you are. But yet in your mind, you're thinking like, yo, why they left me? Like, I thought everything was good. There's a particular reason why things happen. So don't think that, oh, you know, oh, they just wanted to leave like that. They didn't even tell me why. Nah, there's always a reason. Sometimes people are going through so many situations, they don't know how to tell you. So there's always some reasons why. Like, there's some people that are actually true, real friends. You know, then you got those that are just waiting for something to happen to you. You know, I was watching a video earlier. It was a little skit, and it was about these 6 or 7 different guys. You know, they all dapping each other up. Yo, bro, what's good? Yo, it's good to see you. I'm gonna check you. And then one of the guys walks off and like, yo, these dudes is clowns, man. Like, they suckers. Like, always asking me for this and that. And how many of us have done that? How many of us have been guilty of that? You dapping somebody up, like, yo, what's good? What's popping? What's happening? Next thing you know, you walk away, you on the phone like, yeah, yo, this clown, man, I'm sick and tired of this dude. How many of us do that? You know what I'm saying? So people are doing the same thing right behind your back and you don't even realize it. Or maybe you don't realize it because you don't see it. It's not in front of you. You know, but sometimes these things happen in small increments. So be careful of not doing the same thing to another person. If you don't feel a person and you don't like their vibe or whatever, you don't have to rock with them. Don't fake it. You know what I mean? I mean, you can still be cordial to them, but don't try to be buddy-buddy, like, if you know that you're not rocking on that wave, you know? It's better to be honest and to tell the truth. People appreciate that, despite what you think. People really appreciate that, you know? But that's all I wanted to say. This is the I.M.C. I'm out. Love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And be ready for part 2 soon. And also, I want to let you guys know that everyday motivation, you know, we'll be back soon. I know everybody's been waiting and, you know, wondering like, yo, when is Abe gonna drop another video? But I promise you that's gonna take place soon. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, continue to support. Check out his posts. Check out Everyday Motivation on Facebook. You know what I mean? And that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching once again. Subscribe to Gabriel Dance Productions. Like our page on Facebook. And thank you for watching. Peace.